10 Things You Should Know About the Credit Cards. You may have utilized a Visa for some time now, or possibly you're a newcomer and the idea is outside to you. Notwithstanding your recognition, there are a couple of ideas you ought to know before your next swipe. How does a Visa function? A Visa is a rectangular bit of plastic, metallic compound or graphite, that speaks to a budgetary record. On the back of the card there is an attractive strip, which empowers clients to make installments. As shoppers swipe their cards, or enter their card's record number on the web, they charge buys to the bank. Banks rapidly credit shipper accounts once deals slips are gotten. The charges are then collected and charged to the cardholder toward the finish of each charging period. The cardholder can either pay the whole adjust of their announcement, or in regularly scheduled payments, a benefit for which they are charged intrigue. The bank decides a base measure of cash the cardholder must pay with every announcement, or else the cardholder is charged extra expenses on top of premium. What's the distinction between a plastic and a MasterCard? With a charge card, buyers pay dealers for buys utilizing cash pulled back from their own particular financial balance. With a Visa, customers are paying dealers with the backer's cash, which implies every month, the cardholder must reimburse what they spent. Who meets all requirements for a charge card? Anybody beyond 18 years old fit the bill for a charge card. However, the individuals who are youthful and have no wage may require a qualified co-underwriter for the bank to support the card. Getting affirmed for a charge card is substantially less demanding if the candidate has an unfaltering pay, a great record as a consumer and a little measure of obligation. Why would it be a good idea for me to utilize Visas? It's vital to utilize Visas on the grounds that numerous vital features of your life will be obstructed without having set up a strong record. Today, keeping in mind the end goal to get endorsed for a home advance, or to get affirmed by a proprietor to lease a loft, you need great credit. Having the benefit of utilizing the bank's cash for a brief time frame can be useful in the event that you have to purchase nourishment for your family a few days before your paycheck arrives, or for different necessities and time-touchy matters. You can likewise gather charge card rewards. There are different projects that offer their clients money back, carrier miles or different items like blessing cards. How would I pick the correct MasterCard? Evaluate your necessities and your ways of managing money before you pick a MasterCard. You can select a Visa that matches every one of your needs, regardless of whether you're organizing acquiring money back, gathering preferred customer credits, or significantly whether you're beginning an independent company or beginning as an understudy. On the off chance that your charge card has no pre-decided spending limit, it may hurt your FICO rating. How about we make them things straight? If your Visa requires installments in full each month and doesn't have a credit restrict or a financing cost, you're not utilizing a Visa, you're utilizing a charge card. A charge card, many are offered by American Express, does not hold your spending under tight restraints the way a MasterCard does. There are sure confines the card guarantor can uphold, notwithstanding. For instance, if the backer sees a spike in your spending, they can deny your buys in light of your history and the amount they think you can bear. As far as your FICO assessment, your charge card won't consider along with your credit use rate by any stretch of the imagination, which is the measure of credit you have accessible from your rotating Visa accounts, a vital fixing to your score. In any case, the equalizations on your charge card are considered into the aggregate sum of obligation you owe over every one of your records, and on the off chance that you miss installments on your charge card, not exclusively will you get hit with a late expense, yet your FICO assessment will likewise be harmed. Comprehend what beauty period implies. You might not have realized that an installment elegance period existed. That is on the grounds that elegance periods apply all the more regularly to portion advances. In such manner, the term alludes to the time frame you have after the due date passes on your installment, to in any case be considered on time. For instance, if your installment is expected on the 10th of the month, and you have a 10-day effortlessness period, you'll have until the 20th to make your installment without being hit with a late charge or intrigue. In any case, the term implies something totally extraordinary with regards to charge cards. A charge card's beauty period is to what extent you can fork over the required funds to abstain from being hit with enthusiasm on the adjust, and should dependably be gotten on the due date before 5 p.m. to keep away from late punishments. After that due date, there is no window of time in which you can effectively keep away from an expense. Rewards classes can change every year without notice. Your bank may alarm you when they change rewards classifications from quarter to quarter. Be that as it may, the classes can change from year to year without notice. Why do certain stores implement charge cards essentials? You may as of now be a smart Visa client, and have understood that specific stores just permit charge card use for a base sum. This is on the grounds that banks get paid by vendors through swipe expenses. Each time you swipe your card, a shipper is enabling you to pay them through Acknowledge, and in that capacity, the banks charge an expense. It may not be justified, despite all the trouble for a vendor to pay the expense in the event that you charge something microscopic, so this is a dealer's method for ensuring their business remains beneficial. The initial steps to getting a charge card. In the event that you haven't built up a record as a consumer, you'll require 2 or 3 things to get a charge card. Government law requires that grown-ups under 21 have irrefutable salary in the event that they need a charge card without a cosigner. Understudies enlisted in school are probably going to be endorsed for an understudy MasterCard, which most backers offer. On the off chance that you have a relentless wage and a well-continued checking or investment account, you are an extraordinary possibility to apply for a charge card. You can either apply on the web, or visit a bank office to converse with an agent who has the expert to get your application affirmed. Company web, quotes on car, insurance industry, mortgage affordability calculator, computer hardware, Google Play Developer Console.